Hi, it's Tessa Folan. I am back with another multivariable calculus video. Today I am going to be evaluating a line integral. Here I've included the working definition that I will be basing this question 13 off of. Here I have my question, evaluate. And the first step that I am going to take is finding my r prime of t. So r prime of t, that's going to equal 1 cosine t negative sine of t. And then next, I am going to be finding my vector field and parameterizing it, which will allow me to solve it as a single integral. So here I have f equals -2 z, which is cosine of t, 3y, which is sine, so this is y of t, x of t, z of t, sine of t, and lastly x, which is just t. And for line integrals, it's going to be a dot product between these two vectors. So gonna get technical. And I'm gonna dot them here. And then also the problem included t there, which makes this very helpful for our single integral. Perfect, dt. Awesome, so now I'm going to dot them, which is going to equal -2 cosine of t. Then we have plus 3 sine t cosine t minus t sine of t. All right, and this is going to be evaluated from 0 to pi of dt. And to evaluate this integral, I'm going to break it up into parts here. So 2 cosine dt, then I have plus 0 to pi, 3 sine dt, and then minus t sine of t dt. This first integral, it's going to be relatively easy. It's going to be -2 sine t evaluated from 0 to pi. For the second one here, I'm going to use u sub. So I'm going to let u equal sine t, which means that du equals cosine t dt. Sine t. And then if I plug this in, the cosine t's are going to cancel, and I'm just going to have 3u du, which is going to give me 3 over 2 u squared. So then we have plus 3 over 2 sine squared of t, evaluated from 0 to pi. And then for this last one, I'm gonna use integration by parts. So I'm gonna say that u equals t, which means that du equals dt, and that means that dv equals sine of t dt, and then b is going to be the integral, which is negative cosine t, and then for integration by parts, we're going to have minus integral of v du, so we're going to have negative t cosine t, it's the integral of negative cosine t dt, and that's going to be negative sine t, so we're going to have negative t cosine t plus sine t, also evaluated from 0 to pi. Alrighty, and then that's going to be negative in itself. All right, and now to evaluate, well, kind of just looking at these sine, well, all right, sine negative 2 times sine pi minus sine of 0 and 2 sine squared of pi sine squared. Sine of pi and sine of 0 are both 0. So this term, it's going to cancel out. And then we have that last term, which is going to be negative pi cosine pi plus sine pi minus 0, and then plus 0, because the t 0 will cancel out the cosine, and the sine t will cancel out to 0 there. So we have negative pi cosine pi times negative 1, and that will equal negative pi. So the evaluation of this line integral is negative pi. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today. Enjoy.